Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing? Yes, so today I'm going to talk about life of young immigrants in the UK. There has been rumors and speculations that a lot of us that came to the UK from 2021 till date, their marriages are breaking. Mhm. And I'm wondering, I have a lot of friends that came with their husbands and their children, and their marriages are intact. I know at the beginning there is always a friction, a clash, because where we're coming from, you know, a lot of us has been in marriage for more than 10 years without staying a month without a house help. So when we come here, everything is different. You can't even afford a house help, a nanny, or yeah. So it brought in a lot of frictions into homes. My humble advice: if you're still in Africa, if you're still in Nigeria, and you're planning to relocate to the UK or anywhere, I don't know of other places, I'm talking based on my personal experience. Please, you and your husband should sit down and have this discussion to know if it is really what you want to do. If you make up your mind, both of you, that that is what you want to do, then you prepare your mind, you prepare yourself. What did I do that helped me? To be honest, I am not bragging, I am not rubbing it in, but my marriage became better and sweeter when we got to this country, because we had this discussion, we prepared ourselves. How did we do it? First, my husband is a very domesticated, he's very domestic, yeah, but he doesn't know how to cook at all. He doesn't know how to boil water. So I started putting him through on how to do it. But when I started, it was late already. But he has this open mind. He wants to learn. He wants to help. That is it. Then my children, how did I prepare them? As at that time, my oldest was 9 years old. So I had a nanny. We're to come to the UK in February 2022. In December, I disengaged my nanny. She left, and I told her that she should not come back until I call for her. So when she left, we came back from village in January. From that January till the February we left, we didn't have a house help. We do our chores ourselves. My children learned how to sweep, how to tidy their room within that space of 2 months. They learned how to sweep, how to tidy their room, how to wash plates. It was tough, but back home, you can you can shout as much as you can. So it was an easy transition for me. So we did all those friction time back home before we came here. So my children, by the time they got here, they already know what is expected of them. They already know what to do. They do the sweeping, they do the cleaning, they wash plates at 9. Okay, my son in January of that 2022 clocked 10. No, he was 9, yeah. So that was how we rugged it. So when we came here, my husband has open mind. He was willing to help. He wanted to learn. So we started. Was it easy? No. Was it rosy? No. But because we had we have all of us are on the same page and we have these targets, you understand? So it was easy for us. All I do then was I make sure we have stew, we have soup. There is rice, there is pasta, all those. So they can boil rice. My husband can boil rice. He can boil pasta. He can, make little things they eat, and we are fine. So when I come back from school, I do the little ones I can do, rest and go. Sometimes I go back to work or I go, but that was how the transition, how it happened. Please, you cannot have this African marriage that we have back home, that man doesn't enter kitchen, man doesn't clean house, man doesn't do anything at all. There is one story I heard that I didn't believe it happened, but it's happened in this country. A woman had a baby. She's her baby is still using pamper. We call it nappy. Yeah, the husband doesn't know how to change nappy. If this child gets wet, he will start crying, and the husband will drive the child to the woman's place of work. Yeah, the woman, he will call the wife. The wife will come downstairs, change the nappy, and they will drive back home. What will it take you to learn it? Do you understand? If she did it until the woman's manager noticed and became inquisitive. Both they mind their business, but it got too much that this woman said, "Why is your husband always coming to your workplace when you have not even closed from work? Why?" On one occasion, the woman followed her to go and see why the husband was there, and immediately as the woman was coming, she just gave her the baby. The manager said, "What's that?" Said, "She's wet. She needs to be changed." The woman said, "What does that mean?" She needs to be changed. So can't you change your child? Is that why you drive all the way to come to your wife? She is not going to change. If she changes, she's losing her job. She's not going to change it. Take the child back and go and change it. And that was the end of it. The man had to learn. Do we have to do, is it okay for us to get to that level before we learn? Do you understand? So we have to support each other. No, okay, those luxuries are no more obtainable. Some of us, me, I was not involved in preparing my children to go to school in the morning. When I came here, it was a struggle. But we all have to learn. The children have to adjust. I had to adjust. My husband had to adjust, and we had a happy home. So let's shift grounds. Both the woman, if you have this discussion, the most important thing is having a communication, having this discussion, be honest about it. Don't allow it to get to the stage you are quarreling before you have the communication. No, if you're feeling overwhelmed, talk about it. If you're feeling stressed, talk about it. Tell your husband, this is how you can help me, this is how you can reduce my stress. People, the number of people that slump these days and die is overwhelming. They get to work and they say they just fall and they die. That's it. And all this is accumulated stress. There is no superwoman here. No, you can't do it all alone. They, my people will say, "Jihang Huang," she can't just want to keep, because except you want to die. So, my people, see you on the next episode, Life in UK Part 2. Thank you. Bye.